Nita, you've got a lovely life now, having babies. It's easy, isn't it, girls? Right, okay. So, I'm going to try not to use this neck strap too much. Now, I'm going to ride around here, and I'm going to see, obviously with no bridle on, whether she'll listen to my legs and seat. So, if I want to go, will she go left for me? Yes, she went left. Will she go left again for me? Yes. Will she go right? Yes. Will she go right again? Yes. Will she turn all the way round? Yes. Will she turn all the way this way? Yes. Can I take her through here? Can I take her to my right? Will she stop? Will she lower her head? Yes. Will she back up? Will she lower her head? Will she pick it back up? Will she lower it? Will she pick it back up? I'm practicing that for the showcase. So I'm just checking out here that she'll listen to me, my body. So I did nothing there, I just sank in there. Will she quicken and slow her feet for me? So I've got right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Not going out. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Stop. Lower your head, thank you. Yeah. Do you like the crowd? Are they a good crowd? Okay then, so I've checked her out there. When I used to ride her a lot, guys, I very rarely ride her because of her injuries. She's had a sesamoid bone crack, so I'll be really careful with her. But I never say to people, try this at home. I mean, it's silly, really. That's why if you're riding with no bridle and a horse gets lost, as I call it, and gets worried, you can't help them out, and you can really lose trust from a horse. So I don't say to people, do it, but, you know, I ride motorbikes, so I did some silly things with her. I mean, 10 years ago, I did an 8-mile hack round a dam. Nothing on her head, not even a string. Look at me, but it wasn't clever, guys. I mean, you can do this sort of thing in an arena like this, but I'd be really careful. Has anybody tried bridle? Yeah. It's nice to do, but going out and doing it can be really dangerous. So, will she pick herself up into a trot? So, it's exactly the same cues I use. Walk, trot, and canter is no different. No different at all. It's the same cues. So, will she come in here? Will she come in here? Can I take her through here? Can I come in here? Can I change direction? Exactly the same cues. Will she slow down to a walk? Will she stop? Will she back up? Lower your head, thank you. Go forward. Left, right, left, right, left. I'm going to use this now to slow her right down. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. So I'm thinking about the feet there. But when I used to ride her a lot, she was so incredible. I mean, she's pretty good now, isn't she? But she was so incredible, I can't even tell you. So I'm going to ease her up into a little... Now, in a minute, I'm going to put the bridle on and show you the difference between, you know, what collected, more refined riding is, and you never have to do it. You know what, I sometimes think I used to ride in a halter a lot, like 15 years ago, and you know what, I used to enjoy my riding probably more then, and the more you get to know, the more complicated. Does anyone think the more you get to know like this, the more complicated it can be? Yeah, a few hands going up there. But once you start getting into refinement, you can't help yourself. It's, right, so I'm going to see if I can pick her up into a right lead now. So it's the same cues again. If I want to come in here, go straight, come in here, a bit more, oh, and then back her up. And then we'll pick her up into this lead. She really wants to go now. Easy. So I can. Oh. I deliberately tried not to use the neck string, didn't I? And she's so soft with everything, it's incredible. Right, okay. So, right, so I've jumped up here. I just want to check, because I always do this, although, you know, if I was on my own, I probably wouldn't check like this as much. But I don't want other people to, you know, I always check that your horse is soft and listening before you jump up there. Because at the end of the day, these horses, we're riding beasts, aren't we, really? I was talking to someone the other day, and when you think, you know, what we're riding, does anybody ever let their horse go after a ride and they career off down the field, bucking and squealing, and you think, I've just been riding? You know. So, okay, just going to check how soft she is. Going forward here, pick her up into a bit of softness, lovely. Now, with these quarter horses, they can look a little bit overbent sometimes. I've heard a lot of people say it about quarter horses, but their heads are naturally a lot lower than your average carbon. So that if you brought their necks up, they were actually not like there. She looks overbent, but if you does you understand, guys? If you brought your neck up and left that in the same axis, it wouldn't be overbent. So, can she come in this way with a little bit of collection? Can she bring her hind end in, ready to pick up a right lead? Can she bring her hind end? You see this, guys? The hind end's coming in, that's a left lead. That's called travers. Hip to the inside. There's a hip ready for a left lead. And there's a hip ready for a right lead. So I've got hip control. Really important to have hip control. And that's what a lot of it's also important to be able to get the weight on the front end. There's the weight on the front end. Now, the weight's on the back of the horse. Can you see the difference, guys? You see the difference? I'm going to put the weight on her front end. That's the weight being carried now on her front. Now, watch her take her weight on the back end. Can you see it? There's a weight on the back end. So I can transfer her weight front and back. See how well she side passes with collection. So she can go sideward. Will she back up slow? Will she back up quick? Will she side pass to my right? A little bit of collection. Lovely. Nice. Will she go soft forward for me? Often it's easier to get softness at standstill, but when you go forward, hands up anybody who has trouble, think you can get a horse soft when it stands still, and it's more difficult going forward. Yeah, a few people there. I used to have the same thing. So, will she bend? She couldn't go this slow unless she was collected. So, I'm jogging slow to my right. Now I'm going to change the bend. Will she go slow to my left? Can she go out in the circle? Can she go in the circle? Can she come out of it? Stop. Back up. Into a left circle. So there's collected riding. Can you see the difference? Long riding. It's long riding, which is lovely to do. But the more you learn, you can get collected riding. Now, will she pick up? Melt into a right lead. Be quicker. Steady. Now, will she melt into a left lead? Now I'll go long. She shouldn't speed up with a loose rein. So if I go north and then loose, there shouldn't be any change. Can you see the difference? With collected, refined riding, she couldn't do that if we were long riding all the time. Nothing wrong with long riding, but she can perform. When you can get them soft in the front and connected down to their feet, they can really perform well. And what I attempt to do here, which is really good for a horse, I'm going to back her in a circle to my right. So I'm going to back her. Now, if you watch that left foot, it's in behind, it's in behind, it's in behind, it's in behind the right, behind the right, behind the right. Now in front of the right, front of the right, front of the right, front of the right. Now behind the right. Am I getting this right, guys? That's incredible, isn't it? And now can she go in front, in front, in front? So I'm talking to her, you know, she knows I'm feeling her feet and where they're going, and she's listening. Could you see in her eyes there? She's listening to what I'm trying to get from her. Oh, she's getting softer again here. Oh, it's a shame. It's one of my last. I don't really want to shame her for that. Are you happy with that, guys?